Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Nate back here with another video. Today's video is console VOD review number 10. I'll be VOD reviewing Dropz. He came first in the solo platform Cash Cup. I found out some interesting things while watching this video, so today I'll give you guys some things you can do to become a better fighter and give you guys tips to place higher in these solo Cash Cups. If you guys are new to the channel and want some of the best console competitive content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/natefnt. I recently just hit affiliate over there and will be streaming there pretty often. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at natefnt to keep up with anything related to my channel. And last but not least, comment down below how you guys did in this Cash Cup, and let's get straight into the VOD. As you guys can see, Dropz goes lazy leg in his first game, and the first topic I want to address is drop spots. Drop spots are very important for Cash Cups. You want to go to a drop spot that you know you can win off spawn. I don't really have any suggestions, but I would say land at a POI. You want to make sure you practice your drop spot and your looting path because it will help you when you're contested off spawn. And in your first game, you cannot be scared to W key. I would recommend starting a little bit late so you can face worse players, but the first game is the easiest and you need to take advantage of it, but at the same time you don't want to throw your first game, so still play smart. Another question I get very often is, how do I have a good first game of the Cash Cup? How can I prepare for the Cash Cup? Or how can I become more confident in the Cash Cup? And the answer I found to this question is doing realistic 1v1s, box fight 1v1s, and solo zone wars with your friends. These will put you in uncomfortable situations just like in the Cash Cup, and realistically, this is the best practice for us console players. We really can't just go W key arena, so I myself have been playing a lot of realistic 1v1s and I've seen an increase in my fighting skill, and I recommend that you guys also do this. Now I will take a look at some of Dropz fights and analyze them. Okay, so now I'm going to analyze some of his fights. In this fight, he knows his first game and pretty early off spawn, so this player is probably bad, and Dropz has the perfect loadout to fight this, so he simply just gets in confidently. Getting to people's boxes is risky, but if you are confident in hitting your shot, do it. In this fight, he uses piece control to take the wall and then get a 200 pump. If you guys aren't improving your piece control and confidence, you won't simply place because you won't be able to end fights fast enough. In this next fight, Dropz knows that he has an advantage after getting initial damage, so he pushes the fight, piece controls the wall, gets a right hand peek using the window edit, and ends the fight quickly. What I want you guys to learn is you need to be more confident and use piece control in your fights. In Cash Cups, you want to end fights quick to avoid third parties, but don't rush yourself into a dumb decision while fighting. Fight the fight at your own pace, play your game, and end it as fast as possible. Dropz was having a great first game, but it ends to him being unaware, so hopefully you guys can learn to be aware from his situation. Now after you play your first game, let's say you have a good game like 20 plus points, you can honestly start playing placement, and I'll cover that later in the video. And if you do bad, you have to key your next game and bounce back. It's the only way to play in the Cash Cup. In Dropz's second game, he lands Stark and he W keys his game as well, so I'm guessing this is his strategy. He wins it off spawn, but in this game I want to cover mid game in Cash Cups and how you can easily get more kills. Then in his last game win, I will cover end game and playing safe in Cash Cups, so let's get straight into it. So for Cash Cups, in your first game you want to get as many kills as possible, so you should white line all zones, but don't play dumb and remember there is a storm. If a fight is taking too long, you can disengage and get to zone. Of course you want to get a high amount of kills, but you don't want to throw this game. One thing I realized after watching a lot of people that get money in these Cash Cups are that they always have spazzes, and I recommend you guys now to start upgrading to a spaz. The spaz in this meta is so OP and will 100% help you win more of your mid game fights. So let's take a look at how Dropz uses the spaz to his advantage. So in this first clip, Dropz shows off his piece control once again and gets an insane 200 pump, and these other two clips will just show how powerful the spaz truly is and how easier it will make ending your fights. Then I'll give you guys tips on how to play your other games after having a good first game in the Cash Cup. So after you guys have that great first game of the Cash Cup and you want to play endgame to maximize your points, here are some tips I can give you. Well, since there really isn't Storm Surge and Cash Cups, and even when there is Storm Surge, it really isn't heavy, you can easily play dead side. If you can't play dead side from your drop spot, I recommend looting up as fast as possible, getting stacked for the end game, and then rotating the zone and playing edge. You really want to avoid shooting people, and then in third zone, prioritize getting middle zone because then you will pull the next zone 100% of the time. And then when half in, half out zone appears, you want to focus on staying ahead and only going for kills when you need a refresh or catch someone off guard. You also want to look for opportunities to take height because that can result in an easy win. Now that I've explained it all, I will now look at Dropz game and show you guys how he wins to clutch out first place. So right here, Dropz gets unlucky with half in, half out zone and it pulls very far. Sometimes when rotating, you need to take breaks so you don't get lobby focus. So that's what Dropz does here, and he looks back and he ends up getting a kill. And this is why I say always look back. He has a harpoon, which is one of the best items in solos. It's just really good for refreshes, so you have the chance to take one, make sure to pick it up. So Dropz is really scuffed from that far zone, so he needs a refresh. He potentially gets a refresh, but it wasn't the best refresh in the world. And after that, he really just starts fragging. But I'd like to point out how he conserves his mats, how powerful the spaz is in endgame, and how and when to go for refreshes. Those three things won him the game, so just pay attention and look how he does it. So right here, he needs a refresh and he sees an opportunity, so he goes for it and gets a kill. Don't be afraid to go for kills when you need a refresh. Right here, Dropz makes a great play and checks if he has bouncers to go for height, and he does, so he goes for height, and this is just great inventory awareness. Thank you guys for watching the whole video. I really gave it my all on this one to help you guys out. So if you guys could subscribe and drop a like, it would mean a lot. Follow me on all socials at natefnt, and don't forget to comment something down below. It's your boy Nate, and I'm out.